So Shreya, welcome to the Quint.
Thank you.
Great to have you back with us.
It's great to be back.
Now, tell us, having been born in the 90s, did you hear about Harshad Mehta before and know about the scam beforehand, or was that some revelation to you when people came to you with the script of Harshad Mehta
No,
and the
no, no,
whole
no. So,
series?
thanks to my dear father being a finance and revenue specialist, he makes sure that we have a healthy amount of general knowledge about our country and about the world in general. So, we were the kind of kids who would get like an evening class of what happened, whether like history, geography, science, just like a basic thing. It's a very weird thing. I don't know, a lot of families do, but our family did that. So, yeah, this was something I had heard of before. Not so much in
Okay.
detail that I had to go in for the show, obviously, but this is something I have heard of before.
Okay. So, did you meet Sucheta for your role? What kind of homework
I
did you do for your role?
So I did meet Sucheta, but that was just like a one-off brief meeting for work stuff, and I mainly, kept quiet and shut up most of the time and was doing a lot of observation. But I don't know what observation you can do when people are on their best behavior. And she was wonderfully polite and sweet and engaging. The best part of working with Hansal, which I think is what he gets even when he makes his other stories with City Lights, Aligarh, Omerta, Shahid. With all of this is that he gives you the space to sort of create and explore, from the ground up. He makes the only guidance that he gave me and Pratik, who plays Harshad, is that to make sure that it's not caricaturish and we're not imitating anyone. So he basically told us to make sure that we were internalizing as much as we could so that any aspect of our behavior would come off natural as opposed to something that was put on.
Now, I want to ask you, because I'm quite bad at it, how good is your grasp over shares, stocks, and the Dalal Street?
Suresh, you had to ask that, no? You had to ask. So, to be very honest, I had no idea. So when I actually signed on to the role, the first thing I did was, again, this is where my father comes in again. I sat with him every day for like 10 days, and he took like a 3 hour session, and he was basically explaining the ins and outs of the system, how SEBI works as a governing body, how RBI comes into place, how policies work, how BRs work, how the ready forward deal happens between banks, how SGLs work between, again, two corporations and people and entities. So all of this was something my dad said, and out of all the things that he shared, I can say I understand a little bit. And after having worked on the show and seeing the show again, I can say I can understand a little bit more. But I'm still in no way remotely close to being an expert.
So you got a crash course from your father.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So you play a journalist in the series, and today, unfortunately, it's a time when it's almost an embarrassment to be a journalist when you see the kind of circus that's happening on Indian national television, most of the mainstream news channels. Do you see a remarkable change in the way journalism played out in the 90s and the way it's playing out now in our on our television channels?
I think so, because I think there's just I think the difference between then and now is basically showmanship, right? Because I think most of it is based on getting your ratings higher, attracting a lot more viewers, hence attracting advertisers, advertising money. And I feel like it's a more of an economic decision to keep your channel and yourself afloat and relevant. And to keep yourself afloat and relevant is to constantly be in someone's face, yelling, shouting, screaming, and getting people to come. Because when people are speaking sensible things, nobody's going to look at you. But when you're screaming and shouting, people are going to look at you for whatever reason, whether it's curiosity or morbid satisfaction of some weird instincts, or just plain like shock, but you get eyeballs. So I think that's the advent of what's happening now. But Suresh, you might be able to tell me the stark difference in journalism and reportage when it comes to what used to happen and now. Because I feel like a lot of big scams and a lot of big news, I mean, big pieces of news that was actually broken by print media, by journalism, by, say, the Harshad Mehta scam, Rajan Pillai story, the Bofors scandal, and all of that was broken by actually female journalists, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Now, last year we saw you playing Zoya in Family Man, and now you're Sucheta in Scam. Given the physicality which a role like Zoya required you to take part in, and the kind of stock market fundas that Sucheta has to deal with while doing scam. Which do you think is the more challenging role to play?
Both, yeah, because I tend to seek out roles that are not similar to me at all, and in that sense, both Zoya and Sucheta are completely different. The fact that the one thing I think the leg up that Sucheta has on, I mean, the character that I play, Sucheta has on any other role that I've played, is that she's based on someone really accomplished. She's a Padma Shri award-winning journalist.
Right.
She was one of the first female financial journalists. So to be playing someone real is always a little bit more challenging than others. Not to say that the others aren't challenging, but I feel like the pressure is a lot more.
Now, you've been a part of films and series. Is there a difference in the way in which you approach a role for a web show or vis-a-vis a film?
No, not really, because in the end, you're telling a story and you're trying to be true to the character that you play. You're trying to portray the truth of that character in the story that you choose to say, right? So apart from the long and the difference in shooting schedules, I don't think anything else is different.
Now, I'm sure you've watched a lot of shows during the lockdown.
Oh, I watched everything, Suresh. Everything. I'm one of those people who has seen everything there is to see.
So, could you recommend your top 3 shows?
Okay, so something that I got, something that I got into this year was Mythic Quest, Raven's Banquet. Highly recommended. It's a fantastic show. It's unbelievable. It's on Apple TV. Another show that I got into this lockdown is Schitt's Creek on Netflix.
Right.
Which is just so nice. And the other thing which comes to mind is something that I'm watching right now, which is Lovecraft Country. It's on Hotstar. It's an HBO show which is on Hotstar. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you had a chance to be in one show, of all the shows that you've been watching and you were impressed by, which one would it be? Would it be Schitt's Creek, for example?
I would love to be a part of something that makes people happy, But I'm not kidding. I love Mythic Quest. I love Lovecraft Country. They're all completely different genres. So that's the thing, Suresh. Anything that's different from me, I would love to be a part of. But right now, I think I think your guess is as good as mine, because I want to be a part of something that's heartwarming and sweet. So maybe I would go for Schitt's Creek. Yeah, something like that. Which makes people believe in love and that the world is not all that bad.
In the last few months, and Shreya, I'm asking you because you're a complete outsider, as people have come to be started using the term. Do you relate to this whole insider-outsider debate that's been going on in the industry, or do you think that it's at the end of the day it's just talent which does the talking?
Oh no. See, it's a very safe way to say it. I mean, I think we'd be a little blind, deaf, and dumb to think that we're living in a meritocracy. And I'm not even speaking that in terms of our industry. Our industry may be more so, sure. But I feel like India, we as a people and as a nation are very dynasty-based, very legacy-based. And I've seen that in a lot of professions and a lot of industries where you tend to follow your father or your mother. So again, the idea of insider, outsider, I get where people are coming from, because you do feel like you are on the outside looking in sometimes. And it's not a very nice feeling. So I think that's where it stems from. But yeah, as long as we are not a meritocracy, I think this is something that will continue to rage. Unfairly so, but yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shreya. And looking forward to seeing you as Sucheta Dalal in the scam.
Yes, please, Suresh, tell me what you think.
Sure. All the best for it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.